And thanks for staying with us. Let's turn our attention to the United States, where the community of Monterey Park is still reeling from the mass shooting at a ballroom dancing studio that left 10 persons dead and 10 more injured. California police has identified a suspect who was later found dead in a white van from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. We have more in this report.
Another mass shooting has rocked the United States, this time in the close-knit community of Monterey Park, where 10 persons were killed and another 10 injured. Los Angeles Sheriff Robert LUNAR said police in tactical gear and armor had surrounded a white van and the suspect inside died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
The sheriff's homicide investigators, working alongside all of our law enforcement partners, were able to confirm the identity of the male inside the white cargo van as the suspect in the mass shooting that we had in Monterey Park. As Torrance officers pulled behind the vehicle, the white van entered a shopping center parking lot. When officers exited their patrol vehicle to contact the occupant, they heard one gunshot coming from within the van. Officers retreated and requested several tactical teams to respond. 2 armored vehicles responded and were able to restrict the van's movement. At 12:52 p.m., our sheriff's SWAT team approached and cleared the van and determined the suspect sustained a self-inflicted gunshot wound and was pronounced dead at the scene.
The sheriff said a magazine-fed semi-automatic assault pistol with extended large-capacity magazine was recovered from the Alhambra location.
Investigators conducted a search of the vehicle and determined the male inside the van was the mass shooting suspect. During the search, several pieces of evidence were found inside the van linking the suspect to both locations. A handgun was discovered inside the van. The suspect has been identified as Hu Can Tran. He is a 72-year-old male Asian.
The attack brought a sudden end to what had been the city's first in-person celebration of the Lunar New Year in 3 years. The festivities were due to continue for 3 days, but on Sunday, vendors were instead dismantling stores while workers took apart a fairground. The Southern California city of 60,000 is consistently ranked as one of the best and most peaceful places to live in the United States, but the mass shooting has shaken residents' faith in the safety of their community.
I think about the food, the people, the fact that I could go out at literally 12 a.m. and just feel safe, but now that's just kind of been shattered. Now I don't think I'll ever be able to walk outside, and if I just hear noise, just brush it off. I'll always have to look behind my shoulder because there can be somebody that could just, take another's life. That's not something I thought could ever happen in Monterey Park.
Well, where would all the elderly folks go to hang out and dance if because times have been tough, especially after COVID and all the other ups and downs. And she just said that it's very important, to always remember that.
The incident marks the 5th mass shooting in the U.S. this month and the deadliest since 21 people were killed in a school in Texas, with the U.S. suffering 647 shootings with 4 or more victims in 2022.